Coronation Starscream. This is bad comedy.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we'll be taking a review at Transformers, the Transformers Age of Extinction Studio Series, Voyager class, Galvatron. And, well, honestly, this design isn't really my favorite, mainly because this is not what Galvatron looks like, and if you call this Galvatron, then where is the purple crown? Fuck. I still don't have a script. Then where's the big carrot gun? And most importantly, I don't know what I was gonna say after that, but whatever. Anyways. Here we have Galvatron in his robot mode. It is pretty movie accurate, and yeah, I honestly don't know what else to say other than the fact that stuttering. I keep getting the last name in Age of Extinction. Wow, I'm struggling to speak today. God damn it. I keep getting the last night and Age of Extinction mixed up because both of them are like night themed as far as I'm aware. And honestly, I honestly don't know like the purpose of Galvatron what the purpose of Galvatron was in the Age of Extinction, other than that he was like supposed to be like a Nemesis Prime, or as I'd like to believe. But his truck mode looks pretty amazing, especially for the truck that especially for the real truck. And by the way, this figure, his op mode is actually based off of the truck that he transforms into the movie in the movie. But the one issue like they had with Galvatron was that like they were also caught up in sorry if my mic keeps peaking, but they were also caught up in like the designs of the characters that they didn't even give this bastard a transformation. They just made him like materialize into like fucking Tetris shapes and stuff. That's all I know. As for the back kibble, the backpack on this character is actually is not that bad, especially for the legs. Well, except for the tires here, but that's beside the point. Although I am not really sure like what this glory hole is, but I think like I don't know what it's used for, but yeah. As for accessories, he comes with this pretty cool Studio Series backdrop. I have no idea where this setting is in the movie. It looks like Chinatown or Japan something. Because then again, I didn't see the movie since Michael Bay pretty much killed the franchise with that. As for his other accessories, we get this pathetic arm cannon thing. As you can see, you can just plug it into his hand like so, and wha-bam, he becomes Mega Man. The cannon is somewhat nicely sculpted, but it's not painted like at all, so that's a bit stupid. As for his other accessories, he comes with these rockets, I believe, and they are able to peg into they're either able to peg into either tab on his forearm, on his arms, like so. And yeah, he is like he is kind of like yeah, Galvatron now looks like a low budget version or a knockoff version of Iron Man or War Machine, depending on which one you like. But still, this week, yeah, let's just getting this cannon off is pretty annoying sometimes because you have to wiggle it around. Come on. There we go. As for articulation, his arms can move 360 degrees, can rotate 360 degrees. They move out pretty far. They are elbows are on a double joint. Or on, yeah. Arms are able to rotate shoulders or arms. I'm still trying to get get used to like articulation, the articulation segment of the video, but whatever. His arms are able to rotate 360. Fuck, I just said that. His shoulders are able to rotate 360 degrees. No wrist swivel. But then again, that's because he's a Voyager class. He does have if you open this up, you get a butterfly joint, but not really, since his shoulder pad is kind of blocking the entirety of the ball joint, unless you want to do that. But this butterfly joint piece is more of a use for the transformation. His legs are able to kick that high and go back somewhat decently. He has a weak spread. No rotation at the legs whatsoever. Actually, if you rotate his hips, he is able to rotate his legs 360 degrees, so that's nice. He is able to rotate his waist 360 degrees as well. Alright, I've got the head is barely even able to look up or down, but that's how far he's able to look down. Pathetic. Anyways, let's see what else. He has a pretty good ankle pivot, so if you want to put him in like some action shots, that is totally doable. But as for like the sneak peek images I posted on my Instagram and Twitter, getting him in those action poses was a nightmare because due to the transformation, his legs have a tendency of due to the transformation, his legs have a tendency of dislocating, which is very annoying. So yeah, but overall he does stand up pretty good. As for size comparison, we have him next to the Transformers Legacy later class Galvatron, and honestly, he is almost the size of the later class Galvatron. If he weren't for a Voyager class, he would have been considered a later class if they gave him like some wrist articulation, and honestly like a better, and also like better weapons other than these like puny crap. So yeah, I'm just gonna yay. Alright, moving on. Get that shit out of here. Alright, onto the transformation. The transformation for Galvatron is pretty simple. So as usual, I won't be talking. I'll be mainly more focused on the transformation. If you want to skip the transformation, the timestamp will appear in the corner. So yeah, let's begin. And one more thing to mention, he also has weapon storage. So hell yeah, weapon storage. You'll love to see it. You can store his rockets inside his hollow chest, or give me that fucking matrix. You can store the matrix of leadership inside his chest. Yeah, he's a prime now. Anyways, I just lost the matrix. Anyways, back to the transformation. And also the instructions tell you to keep his head facing forward when putting it into his chest. But for me, I usually like to rotate his head backwards, so that way the shoulders have a bit more clearance for the truck mode. So yeah. Unlike the Scooter Series Leader Class Fallen, this guy isn't a bitch to transform, so that's good. Saves me a lot of time with my sanity. Oh yeah, also that panel also likes to come off. And here we have Galvtron in his truck mode. And honestly, I like it. It looks very good and very screen accurate to the truck he transformed into. The truck he transformed into when he was in the movie. But then again, he didn't actually fucking transform, so why call it transformation? But honestly, when I first saw this truck, I would have thought it was Motormaster or a Nemesis Prime. But then again, we can't always have nice things whenever Michael Bay films Transformers. So yeah, the transformation is pretty simple, but sometimes can be frustrating due to the panels and the amount of areas you have to click into place. I really love how his back folds down to reveal the rest of the front of the truck. And as for robot mode kibble, obviously I'm not sure if his feet sticking out like this is movie accurate, but you can clearly tell that is probably his feet or something. And aside from these wirings here and this curve here, the kibble is the robot mode kibble is not that bad. And on the bright side, you also get a weapon storage feature, but like I don't know how this works as weapon storage. Apparently you're supposed to plug this in his ass, but apparently you're supposed to plug this in between the whatever this area is, the trailer area. Yeah. Oh fuck! I forgot to size comparison for the. Ah, screw it. Oh well. Oh. Alright. Overall, is this figure worth buying? In my opinion, it is a solid yes. I'll give it, I guess, 6.7 stars out of 10. For the size of a Voyager, for the Voyager class size, but for the Voyager class size, it is probably for the Voyager class size, it would have been it's also going to be a slight no, because at the same time, normally, I'm not sure if this is me, but I feel like buying this would have been a lot better if there was a later class, but that's just my opinion, and everyone's entitled to their own opinions. And if you don't like my opinion, fuck off. I hope you're having a good day. I know I am, and I will Jesus Christ. And I will see you all next week for possibly the Transformers for the Transformers Classics Optimus Prime.